Shan, let me ask you a quick question. When you look at the relationships that you've had, do you think you've had more faith in the men that you got in relationship with, or you had more trust in the men that you had relationship with?
Both.
So you say half and half?
Yeah, both. I ain't been in that many relationships, but the ones I have been in, I can't say that the guys that I've been with, that I couldn't. I have faith that they get themselves together. But
That's faith. That's what I mean. That's where women go wrong.
But I did trust them. You know what I'm saying? I allow them in my space. I'm not really an accessible person like that. I did trust them. But I guess the faith came in just making sure we're compatible. I had faith that we're the same. We're going the same way. But there were times, but as far as the relationship, I did trust the relationship.
Because I'm trying to think. I've had like 3 serious relationships, but I'm trying to think because I was young when I had them, and so now trying to think with an adult mind about how I felt then. I would say that I trusted most than had faith. I say there was trust in 2 and faith in 1. And I'm just trying to think, because I think that's what happens is a lot of times women are looking at the potential of men and we're putting faith in that versus seeing what they are currently. But I also think men ask us to put faith in them even when they're not at the place of have earned trust. And I don't know if men go through that at all. But
they do, I'm sure. It's always
you think men? I think men operate from a level of trust more so than faith.
You said men don't want relationships. Is that correct?
Shan said, yeah, she don't men don't want a housewife at all. Like when you're saying turn the hoe into a housewife, she said that they don't want the housewife. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife, but they ain't trying to turn anybody into a housewife.
And obviously that's not all men.
Right. Do you guys think that Black women are giving Black men what they want?
I think that Black women who want to be with a man give that man what they want.
This is I'm gonna try to keep going because when you say something, it's still repeated twice. But I'm gonna still work through it since you guys only hear me one time. Can you guys give me one thing you guys think that Black women give Black men that they want?
The first thing that came to mind for me was loyalty.
Do you think the majority of Black women are cheating on Black men?
I don't think so.
Do you think Black men think so?
I think y'all do, but I don't know if that is based on like how they say you're projecting.
If that's not one of the, let's say 1, 2, or 3 things Black men are saying, can we still say that it's true?
Is that they're finding their women cheating on them?
Yes. Like one of the biggest thing, like they're saying that they want cooperation. They're saying they want fit women. They're saying they want their black women to work with them.
Mm-hmm.
Could I just make one correction in terms
Sure.
of what I heard? I don't typically hear them saying they want cooperation. I hear them say that they want submission. I think those two things are different.
Yeah. Cooperation. Um, you have a lot of things that follow under cooperation.
I think so. So to answer your question,
Mhm.
I know we hear things that men want, right? And I feel like men should hold tight until they get those things, right? So if you are with a woman and she's not cooperating with you, you should not be with that woman. If you are with a woman and you feel like she's unfit and that's a big deal to you, then you shouldn't be with that woman. If you're with, because I think that men want different
Okay.
things, right? If they're
Right.
if who what you want from a woman, if the woman that you're with is not that woman, I don't think that you should even be giving her the time of day. To even be if she's not cooperative, she shouldn't even be in your presence to even show you that anymore. She's shown you that she's not a cooperative person. Move on.
I I agree with you, but now the you guys are saying that black men don't want black women, but the black men are saying you guys are not cooperating with us, so we're moving on, or we're just having fun and then moving on.
So that's the thing. You don't so that it's the having fun, right? Because I don't feel like people should toy with people. Because if somebody toyed with you, then there's a problem. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's men and women alike. I think that that's the problem. There's no problem with moving on. I think everybody should do what is best for their household. But when you're intentionally manipulating and toying with someone for your benefit, that's selfish. And people have been doing that to us as for years, and we've had an issue, but it's okay for us to do it to each other. And that's where the problem comes in. Move on. You don't have to bring that person in that mess. You just don't. She's not what you wanted to be. He's not what you want him to be. Why use a person? You only blocking your blessings.
I think that this is one-sided violence that a lot of women try to give men.
Okay.
If you look at certain studies, they will say that 1/3 of women go out on dates knowing that they're not interested in a guy, but they do it for free food.
And so when I made that point, I'm saying people in general. I don't think women should do that to men. They too are blocking their blessing. This is not one gender. This is men should not be doing it to women. Women should not be doing it to men. If a woman does not see a man as someone that she's interested in, you are low down to go on a date. One, waste this man's time and his money just because you want a meal. Go to a homeless shelter, get you a free meal. Jeez. Like
I'm